This week on Sailing Endeavour. After a week in the UK, we head back to Corfu to reunite with the boat and Bugsy. We check out of Greece and start our passage west to Australia, beginning with a sail over to Italy. We set off on 2 huge days of sailing and camp on an isolated beach for the first time.
Home for the night.
Hi, I'm Josh and this is Maddie, and we're taking our 46-foot Veneto Oceanus from Greece to Australia. And of course we're bringing our dog Bugsy along too. Be sure to keep watching and to follow us on our action-packed adventures. We pick up where we left you last week on the island of Zakynthos in Greece. We completed our circumnavigation of the Greek islands, sailing through the Ionian Sea and onto Kefalonia. We caught a bunch of fish and explored the more remote parts of these islands before heading back to Corfu, where we would start our big adventure sailing to Australia.
So we've just been in Corfu for a couple of days doing some maintenance on the boat. Got all new lines. We're just installing some more anchor chain. So we've only got 30 meters of chain, so we've just bought an extra 50. Whoa! So we're going to link it to our anchor that we already have, and then we'll have the 30 meters at the bottom, so we'll use this new stuff primarily, and then we've always got an extra 30 if we need it. Good job!
Right.
Shall I go put the kettle on?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Look how shiny it is.
Josh! Boat job's complete and Bugsy dropped off at his favourite dog sitter on the island. We embark on the 2,000-kilometre drive overland across Europe back to the UK to sort a few things out on our house in Cornwall.
Come on, little fire, heat up my water. Bring Callie, baby.
Woo! Ready to take our van back. Sell it in Cornwall. We are back, baby! We were able to enjoy a few cosy days by the fire as the winter drew closer in Northern Europe. But a week was more than enough, and we fly back to Corfu to reunite with the boat and Bugsy. We're finally back in the marina in Corfu. We've unloaded our bags and we're about to go pick up the little man.
Let's hope so.
So excited, I missed him so much.
Hello, Josh speaking. Hello, my good boy. Hello, big boy. So long. Oh. Hello, baby boy.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Hello, buddy.
You make some new friends? Yeah? You make some new friends?
Happy boy. Family's all back together. We did some last minute provisioning for some fresh produce, and then we slipped from the marina in Corfu for the very last time. We're checking the boat out of the country. Josh is just doing the paperwork so we can leave Greece.
Well, back to the boat. Partially successful trip to customs. Got some stamps in our passport, but we haven't cleared the boat out yet. So back to the boat, then back to customs. Pay 110 euros to some corrupt officials, and then hopefully we can leave the country.
Oh, it's been a long day.
Well, we're still in Corfu, and we've checked out of the country successfully. So tomorrow's an early start. We're going to get up early and we're going to leave Corfu because we're by the main port right now. We had planned to leave earlier, but it took us about 6 hours to check out of the country, which was less than ideal. Yeah, as ever is the case, living on a boat and trying to travel on a sailing boat is that the plans don't last. Either weather or bureaucracy stand in the way.
Yeah.
And
Bureaucracy got us this time.
I can deal with weather because that's fine, it's forces out of your control, but the bureaucracy, man, just to leave Greece was crazy. We basically had to pay a 110 euro bribe in cash, and this is why it took us so long, is we didn't expect to have to pay to leave the country. But anyway, we've got a long day, so we're starting early.
It's time to start our passage to Italy. I think it's about 4 in the morning, and we're just getting a little bit of a head start in the dark. Wish us good luck. Just come to the very north of the island, just at sunrise. Just come to a really nice long beach, take Bugsy for a walk. I slept most of the way. Thanks, Joshy. Are you ready? It's not summer anymore. No.
We gave Bugsy a quick run around before we would take on the 75 nautical mile sail to the heel of the boot of Italy. We had a huge day of sailing ahead of us, but with 12 hours of consistent wind pushing us along, we got there in good time. The tuna started biting not long out of Corfu, a sign of what was to come the further west out of the Med we would sail.
Look at that!
On day one!
The wind picked up later that afternoon and we got into some proper sailing, giving us the perfect opportunity to try out our new life jackets.
Waves coming in front of us and waves kind of colliding with them from behind.
Yeah. The waves are very confused. Got a little main up and a little bit of head sail out. We're flying. We got to 7 knots just a moment ago.
We had a massive day and got into Santa Maria de Luca after dark. I took Bugsy for a quick beach walk while Maddie made dinner and went straight to sleep for an early start the next day. The night was rolling and uncomfortable, but we were in expedition mode now, so holiday time in the Greek summer was behind us.
We lifted the anchor at first light to get a head start on another big day passage. It would be a huge 82 nautical mile day sailing across the Taranto Gulf from the heel to the sole of the boot of Italy. We had great conditions today though, sailing the whole way with a few other sailing yachts for company, making similar passages.
Was it a fish?
Oh, definitely a fish, yeah.
Sure it's not a whale?
In the past couple of years, there's been a lot of orca attacks on cruising yachts just like ours.
All this talk about orcas, I'm like, oh.
I know.
Just one more thing to stress about. Oh, dearie me.
After 2 massive days of sailing, we were relieved to find ourselves in this calm anchorage. It's so still. This was Bugsy's big hole he dug last night. We were here for ages and Josh and I actually just fell asleep for a bit, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Oh, it was so nice. Hot dog. Oh, it's just so nice. It's sunny again.
Where even are we?
We're in the sole of the boot of Italy. Don't know actually what it's called.
Who knows? Yeah, we arrived in southern Italy and we had another long crossing yesterday and we've woken up to the most stunning, beautiful long sandy beach.
Yesterday was an awesome sail. We were flying, probably averaged like 7 knots the whole day.
We had a straight sail on a starboard tack all day didn't change the sails once really until we decided to drop the main as the wind swept around behind us. But we had about 15 to 20 knots of wind all day on a beam.
It was perfect, and then the AIS broke. So that was a little bit of a low point of the day, but sure, hopefully it's an easy fix. So we'll have to hop into Malta to get that fixed.
We arrived late last night after dark, but the nights are drawing in now. It's getting dark, 7:30, dark by 8. So our sailing days are getting shorter, and we need to arrive either in the dark or do shorter stints. But what a beautiful place to wake up to. Lovely spot, look at that, a bit shade for Bugsy.
Oh, it's
We had planned to continue our sail to Sicily that afternoon, but we were in such a beautiful bay, we decided to stay, enjoy the sandy beach and get some jobs done on the boat.
Well, I've serviced this winch, which means taking it all apart, putting it back together.
whoa,
It's very smooth now.
smooth like butter.
Like butter.
We just noticed we lost the dinghy again. Lucky we're in a calm bay here. What are we like? 2 times too many.
How the hell did that happen?
I don't know. Nice swim?
Yeah, thanks, I needed that.
Whilst we were getting into some jobs, a strong 20-knot onshore wind picked up, making us take shelter in Endeavour for the rest of the evening.
The swells finally died down, so we're gonna take Bugsy for a night walk to the beach.
We're gonna need to be savvy about this though, because it's still a bit of swell.
Okay. Nice work. We'll be back. The salopet's on. You put them on. All the gear, no idea.
Bugsy, stop. Home for the night.
Yeah. We have decided to camp on the beach tonight because there's an onshore wind and it's just very rocky on the boat, and we're on a beautiful beach, so why not?
How's that for a setup? Bugsy, what do you think, mate? Do you approve?
He likes his little hut. Camping in Italy. Molto bene. We'll put the sails up. Now we're absolutely flying.
Join us next week where we continue our passage down the coast of Italy, sailing to Syracuse in Sicily.
Hello!
We reel in some of the biggest tuna we've caught so far.
They're getting bigger!
And right as we're coming into Malta, we run out of fuel.
We're planning to sail onto anchor through one of the busiest harbours in the world.